Why do we get motivated at 3 in the morning? Now, this topic is maybe just me. I don't know if you guys can relate, but 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, I get a super boost of dopamine. Like, I want to do push ups on the floor. I want to make that business plan. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be a millionaire by the end of the year. Like, I get this boost of like dopamine in the morning, like, especially after drinking like an ice cold cup of water. I get this like sort of boost. Like, I want to do things, I want to make things. Like, sometimes even some of my commentary, like, I actually record for YouTube is like late in the night, early morning, because I just don't know, like I get motivated to like do something. And it's one of those ones where it's so late at night where you can't, blast music, or you can't really, go out anywhere. So you kind of just have this like boost, and you're not like on your phone. So you're kind of like, motivated to do something. Like, you want to do something, but you don't know what you want to do. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know if that's just me. But sometimes, when you have that boost of, yeah, I'm going to start my exercise journey tomorrow, and then you wake up like about 5, 6 in the morning, and then you don't do it, you're kind of lying to yourself. And when you lie to yourself, it's not good, because it kind of demotivates you. And you got to try and actually pull through with the plan. Like, if you make a plan of you're going to do exercise, or you're going to go out and you're going to go on that run, or you're going to start that business, or you're going to, say to yourself you're going to get a girlfriend by the end of the year, whatever, and you don't fall through with it, it kind of puts yourself in like a negative mindset. And it's always good to be in a positive mindset. But yeah, like, I don't know why, but for some reason, 3 o'clock in the morning, I get this boost, I get this motivation, I want to do things. And I think a lot of people can get this, but I'm not too sure. Like, you lot, let me know down below if you have this as well. And even on my channel, like, I like to post Call of Duty, but I also want to change up the gameplay. I don't just want to play Call of Duty, I want to play other games. So this is why I say, like, people give me suggestions of what they want me to play or what me to have in the background. I can do that. But yeah, sometimes if you get yourself motivated, you have to actually do it. If you say you're going to do 10 push-ups, do those 10 push-ups. If you say you're going to, make a new meal today, go to the shop, buy the ingredients, and actually pull through with it. Even if it burns, even if it doesn't cook properly and you mess it up, at least you tried. You know what I mean? Trying is better than doing nothing. When you do nothing, it's actually tricking in your brain to thinking, oh, this is okay, I don't have to do anything. And then the next day, or people say, oh, I'm going to start my fitness journey at the end of the year. Why don't you start it tomorrow? Why don't you go, oh yeah, I'm going to become super healthy, and they throw all the junk food in the bin and they buy all this healthy food? Like, your body doesn't work like that. You need to do things slowly. Eat one more apple a day, eat one more banana a day. Do it slowly. People try to do this sort of like cold turkey, I'm going to go all in, but the all in cold turkey never works, because you're just going to relapse back into the bad activity that you do. Let's say you're an addict and you've been doing something for 10 years. If you just tell yourself, I'm never going to do it again, that's not going to work. You have to slowly get yourself off the substance. That's why people go to rehab, because it's a slow process of the substance. If you just go cold turkey and they say, nah, I'm never going to do it again, when you then see that ice cream in the shop, you're going to be tempted to buy it, because you haven't had it for 10 months. And willpower alone isn't the tool. Like, willpower is good. Willpower, having that willpower to say that you want to change your mindset is good. It's a first step of, they always say the first step to recovery is admitting you have a problem, and that's fine. But when you get that motivation, your body's trying to push you to, it's like your brain giving you like that serotonin, that boost to go and do what you want to do, because at the end of the day, we all have one life. And if you don't do it now, you're going to regret doing it later. I'm actually going to do another video on regrets and things that you should do younger, and not like wait too long to get done. But what I'd say with that motivation in the morning is it's kind of like a boost. It's like a body signal, and you gotta pull through with it. And I know it's hard because it's like early morning and you're thinking, I don't really know. And then you just fall back asleep into dreamland, and then, it repeats a cycle. But, when you have that boost, or you think about investing in that stock, or you think about, starting that new business, or, starting that group chat, or whatever you want to do. Let's say you want a filmmaker, you think, oh, I don't know, it's a lot of people to try and get and plan. But that 2 o'clock in the morning, you can use that time to just write down what's in your mind. Get a book, get a journal, write down your thoughts, write down what you're feeling, write down what you're thinking. And as you do that over time, you can turn those thoughts into actions. You can turn those actions into reality. Even YouTube, this platform you're watching this video on right now, it was someone's idea to make a video streaming platform that anyone can upload onto. That was someone's idea. Maybe they got motivated in the morning. You don't know. But, at the end of the day, you don't know why people's motivation motivations to do things are, but everything around you was created by someone. Someone's idea was to make Call of Duty. Someone's idea was to make this phone that you're watching the video on. You know what I mean? Like, everyone had an idea, and then they pulled through with that idea to make it into reality. And that's what you got to try to do, like turn your visions into reality. And it might take long, you know, it might take 5 years, it might take 10 years, it might take 2 days. But, you know, just starting that process and then building over time can actually, you know, make you do so much better in life. Like, even this channel, it was already like, I had 500 subscribers, I then went to 800, I then went to 1,000, I then went to 1,000, 1,500, and it's crazy. Every day, like, I refresh the page and the numbers are going up. So thank you so much, guys, for subscribing. And, you know, I really appreciate this content. You know, it pushes me to do more content. But like I said, you know, that motivation that you get in the morning, that early morning wake up, I'm telling you, get a cold glass of ice water, drink that, tastes so nice, and try to actually do something with it. Don't just think about it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then go back to sleep, or go to the kitchen and get a snack from the fridge and then go back to bed. Don't do that. Like, actually think about, why is your body giving you this signal? Because sometimes your body can give you a boost. It's the same reason, like, when you're attracted to a woman, why is your body attracted to that woman? Like, because it wants you to go talk to her, it wants you to go approach her, it wants you to, you know, make a move. It's the same thing. Like, when you see someone that's attractive and you want to go talk to them, it's your body giving you the signal to do it. It's the same thing. Like, when you see someone who's got a nice six-pack and they've got a great body, it's you're telling yourself that you want that body. So it's like, it's kind of the thing of why we're attracted to good-looking people. It's because we want to look like that. You know, it's the same reason why, you know, money is important as well. It's because people want money so that they can buy the things that they want. So, you know, it's your body giving you this motivation to do it. Your body's not telling you, oh, you know, eat bad food and look lazy. Your body's never telling you that. Your body's never telling you you want to be broke and stay poor. That's not what your body's telling you. Your body's telling you to get that money, or get that woman, or get that job, or get that career, or do something that you enjoy. And, you know, when you do something you enjoy, it's not even really a job. Like, even for me, you know, uploading YouTube videos is actually fun. Like, I actually enjoy doing it. I enjoy making the content. So it doesn't feel like work for me. It actually feels like a fun hobby that I'm doing. You know what I mean? And gaining subscribers and followers from that, and, you know, gaining views from that is cool. And this is what I'm saying, that if you have a passion and there's something that you want to do, it will make it easier for you. So, for example, if you really want to be an architect and design buildings, when you go into studying that, it's actually going to benefit your life. But if you're doing something just for the money, like, oh, I'm going to be a doctor because it pays this much amount in a year, when you get that amount of money, you're going to be miserable, and you're not going to actually enjoy your life, because you're not actually doing something that you want to do. It's better to earn less money and actually live a fulfilling, happy life than to earn lots of money in a career that you don't enjoy. You know, and what is the point of that? Like, when you really look at it, the reason your body's giving you this motivation, or the reason why you're getting this sort of, you know, inspiration to do something, is because that's what your body wants to do. It's like God kind of gives you the signals, guys. Like, I don't know why people overcomplicate it, but sometimes I feel like God gives you the signals in what to do, but people don't follow through with that, and they try to, like, divert the plan or try to do something else. But it's like, that's unnatural. That's never going to work. Like, your body's telling you what it wants. You know what I mean? It's like, when you see those adverts, or let's say you want to become famous, there's a reason why you want to become famous, and you've got to look into how do you become famous, how do you become viral, what do you do to market yourself, how do you promote yourself. You know, like, you got to look at the signals that, you know, you get in life. And even if you don't believe in God, like, why is your body doing that? You know, there must be a spiritual, like, deeper reason of why you're going towards a certain goal. And, you know, that's what you got to look at. Like, focus on what you can control, focus on what you can go towards. And when you go towards the right path in life, it will actually make your life so much better, because you'll be happy from the inside. And that's what's important. A lot of people want this outside happiness. I'm talking looks, I'm talking fashion, I'm talking clothing, outside happiness. But what is inside happiness? Like, internal happiness, being inside and being happy from within, is what's actually important in this world. And that's when it's going to take you further. And when you're actually happy, you're going to be less stressed, less issues, less anxiety, less sort of depression, because you're actually fulfilled with your life. You understand what I'm trying to say? But anyways, if this video resonates with you and you actually enjoy my content, you can subscribe. And I really appreciate it, guys. It's free. You can subscribe. And, you know, I really appreciate, you know, I'm making as much content as I can and just speaking my mind. And, you know, if you want to do the same, I feel like you really should. Like, you should go on the internet and speak about what you want to freely, and, you know, actually voice your opinions, because everybody has a nuance. Everyone has a different life. Everyone has different upbringing. Everyone has different family, different culture. So it's always good to speak about whatever you want to do and make sure that you follow your passions. But anyways, my name's Krish. I really do hope you enjoy my content. Thank you guys for listening, and I hope you have a great day.